Well, the Carb Fest is over. Team Pasta won, obviously. Before anyone says, Biscuit, you goofball, Team Rice won. No, Team Pasta won. Deja vu. Did anybody else feel that? Ugh, weird. What was I talking about again? Right, Splatfest. The Carb Fest ended. Sad. But now we're coming up with a new Splatfest, which is weird. Not the Splatfest itself, but the Splatfest being announced right after the Carb Fest. It didn't give us much time to appreciate the deliciousness of bread, rice, and pasta. But this is the grand festival Splatfest, so it kind of makes sense. Past versus present versus future. They never really explain these Splatfests really well, do they? Like, is it a time travel situation or what? Like, the past, for example. Am I going back to the past as who I am now, or back when I was a wee lad, but I have the knowledge and memories of now? Either way, I'm picking past if that's the case. If I'm going back as a wee lad, but I have the knowledge and memories that I have now, that's great. I have angered a lot of people and disappointed plenty more. Traveling back to the yesterday times means that I can, get rid of my enemies. Unless I'm going back as myself now, which would be weird. A handsome, well-dressed man in his 20s beating up a bunch of children. Or would I be going that far back? Do I have a choice in the matter? If that's the case, then I'm changing it. I'd like to go back as who I am now. I have missed out on far too much back in the early 2000s because of one big mistake that I made. I was a child, and everyone knows being a kid is the biggest problem you could ever cause. It is an irredeemable issue, but I could fix it if I got back to the past, and plenty more. See, back in the day, my sister hosted these grand parties, and since it was at my house, me and my mom were unintentionally invited. Now, my mom is sweet, kind, caring, all the qualities of the best mom ever, so everyone loved her. I, however, do not have the qualities of the best mom ever because I am a little brother. So I have the award for worst little brother ever. And no, I can't do it. I just can't keep saying these things. I have to stop lying. It's just not right. I got second place for being the worst little brother ever. I lost to Robbie Dillon, of all people. That jerk still rubs it into my face this day. Anywho, being the disruptive little brat that I was constantly ruining these parties. I ate all the hors d'oeuvres, I made people uncomfortable with my crude jokes, and I set the back patio on fire with nothing but a pair of rubber gloves, a bike horn, a handful of almonds, and matchsticks. Turns out gasoline is flammable. I mean, who would have thunk? So after the 6th or 7th party she had, she got tired of locking me in my room, so she kicked me out of the house. I lived off the desert wildlife for the next 6 months, hunting with coyotes, traveling with javelinas, and working with a group of 16-year-olds at the gas station across from my neighborhood. Man, they were so cool. Jared could chug 3 cans of Monsters in under 30 minutes, and Sarah had the first 3 seasons of Family Guy pirated onto a DVD set. They were just radical. But it goes even beyond that. Remember Homestar Runner? I don't. I just discovered them like a week ago. I can't watch it now. This is the type of show that you watch on a 2006 Dell Inspiron laptop where the audio is choppy and the video keeps buffering every 5 seconds.
Dear Strongman, how do you take with boxing gloves on? Well, you see, that is a very philosophical question because, I know that I am a cartoon character. But because I know that I'm a cartoon character, does all my friends know I'm a cartoon character? Or am I just kind of seen as the wacky, crazy guy? So I don't really announce stuff like that, you know. I kind of just say it as just how I type just to make things easier for everyone around us. You know, because it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because it's a whole situation where you gotta add in all the philosophies and all that other nonsense. It is very crazy.
Maybe I should get into Homestuck instead. Kingdom Hearts looks so cool. It combines 2 of the greatest things in the entire universe. And of course, it adds in a special little treat. It's a part of the group of games that has a complicated story that absolutely does not need a complicated story. But I can't play it now because the graphics are just terrible. But that's because nowadays we have the most realistic gameplay features ever. If I can't count the amount of molecules on a single strand of Mario's hair, ho, buddy, you're in for a nightmare. The only way that I can truly appreciate this game is by playing it on the PS2 in the early 2000s, where I can see for myself just how far video games have come. It's truly the only way you can experience Kingdom Hearts. Ouran High School Host Club is the greatest anime of all time, but when I talk to people about it, they say, oh, that show was amazing. Keyword was, meaning it's old news now. Nobody talks about it anymore. When I went to an autograph signing of Caitlin Glass, nobody else was dressed up like an Ouran Host Club member except for me. I looked like such a fool! Caitlin Glass was really nice, though. I commissioned my thumbnail artist, Abby the Hipster, to make this picture after I found out she voices Mina from the My Hero Academia series, which is one of my favorite characters from the show. I mean, let's be real here, folks. Everything sucks now, and the future will probably suck even worse. If Disney gets rid of the Muppets, we're all doomed. I want to go back to the days where the sun was always shining, there was rainbows in the sky, when Santa Claus left those cute little mints on your pillows after you made your bed. Back when the air smelled like warm root beer, and the towels were just oh so fluffy, and anyone on the street would have gladly shaved your back for a nickel. Waka waka doo doo, yeah! Oh, it was glorious back then. We had purple ketchup. I need to know what it tastes like, and most will say ketchup. We all know ketchup is red, not purple, so it has to taste like something else. So if you're like me and so desperately want to return to the days of when everything was fun and easy, then get over here and help me build this time machine. I only have it calibrated to go as far back as 2002, and trust me, we do not want to end up in that time period. The Master of Disguise came out and everyone was livid. There was riots in the street. Oh, it's just terrible.